up, Tommy? As everybody comes back to this new room, I don't know what the hell that was. But make sure you hit the like button on your way in, either way, if you do that for your boy. Soon as I start talking about him and his Cougar Cuddy, Christy gonna say that motherfucker was probably meaning 25. The fucked up thing is, hey man, Christy probably right. What up, B Will? Angela made it back. Chuck over here now. Marcus, he gone. This is when Marcus duck out. Christy, she gone. Bang! What up, Chuck? Let me get my chat back popping like it's supposed to be because it ain't updating. There we go. This motherfucker talking about older bitches. Christy got a point. That nigga probably was talking about 25-year-olds. As I give everybody a second to come back, we was already in here and the stream just fucking ended. But shout out to the faithful LNC, always showing up. Damn. Gas. Showing up and showing out. Bang. Man, Steph Curry out here. Steph Curry with the shot. Shit. All right, let's get back to it.
They dig me low key. And go ahead and find a little showmance, find me a little shoddy thing, go ahead and bring to the final two or something like that, like Jackson and Holly, who knows? We go ahead and see what the vibe is. Or I may find a best friend and go ahead and write it down. Who knows, guys? We'll see, but I'm sure I'll hear from you guys soon again. You know the vibe, go ahead and take care with it.
I hate that corny ass shit motherfuckers be doing where they like talking and like laughing at the same time. That shit irks. That shit be irking the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, boy? Ho, shut the fuck up. But I wouldn't mind being in the house with him. I would not mind it. I would not mind it at all. Guapo Grande. El Guapo Grande. Hold on. Well, cause I gotta grab some anyway, so I'll do this right quick. Nope. Right there.
Who sound?
Nope.
Most of you niggas fake anyway, and I only rap what I really did while you fabricating your rhymes. You be lying, and it's a fact. True. Got a problem with the squad? Catch me outside. How about that? Put the city on my back. Yeah. Now we really on the map. Yeah. Only hit my jack if you talking cash, bitch. I need the band, cause I come from the bottom. bottom. Show me where the top at. You got a problem? Then bitch I can solve. Put my whole team on. And the city too. Told them I run shit. Cause I really do. Come from the bottom. Show me where the top at. You got a problem? Well, bitch I can solve. Put my whole team on. And the city too. Told them I run shit. Cause I really do. Gucci sweater on my biggest shit. Tried to tell them that I been a shit. Niggas petty, but my clique ready. Really bust a B, said he with the shits. Gotta watch the niggas that you kick it with. That's why I roll with a small group. My niggas don't really ball much, but I swear to God that they all shoot. If your bitch bad, till I fall through. And she gonna give us all roof. Spit them verses, they be picture perfect. I developed this flow in a dark room. I ain't met a rapper yet fucking with me. Kinda bragging, but it's facts though. Pussy nigga try to knock me out, so I snuck in through the back door. Gotta give them what they ask for. Either way, I'm in my zone though. They be saying I'm an asshole. Tell me something that I don't know. Go everywhere that you can't go, and I go everywhere that you won't go. Lay back on my chill shit, yet I'm still cooler than the fines though. Total disrespect, bitch, I'm the best and ready for war if you niggas won't take it there. Fresh out the neck like a breath of fresh air, y'all niggas won't make it here. East 8th is my block, they praise me a lot and say that I'm hot. Life is a bitch, so fuck it. And you would swear that she on top, come from the bottom. Show me where the top at. You got a problem? Then bitch I can solve. Put my whole team on. And the city too. Told them I run shit. Cause I really do. Come from the bottom. Show me where the top at. You got a problem? Well, bitch I can solve. Put my whole team on. And the city too. Told them I run shit. Cause I really do.
Ned.
I am LNC.
I am.
Hey man, I gotta show you dude who accidentally called his pops a pedophile, bro. Before I get into this other shit.
Hello Hollywood and Big Brother, my name is Nicholas Anatoly Laramie, aka Toly, aka Toly Ravioli. I'm age 24 and I live in Massachusetts. But I haven't been living in Massachusetts all my life. I actually was born in an orphanage in a country called Bulgaria. At the age of 4, some man found me on Google Images and was like, that's the one, I want him. So he flew to Bulgaria, picked my ass up from an orphanage and took me to the best country in the world, no matter what.
Nigga, I be trying to be cool, right? I be trying to stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? I be trying, man, your Saha be trying to fly straight, you know what I mean? I just be wanting to stay out of trouble, you know? Trouble follows me everywhere I go, bro. This nigga, bro, you just called your pops a pedophile, bro. You can't say it like that, especially when it's a man. If it's a girl, you could probably get away with saying it like that. You can't when it's a man, bro.
And I live in Massachusetts. But I haven't been living in Massachusetts all my life. I actually was born in an orphanage in a country called Bulgaria. At the age of 4, some man found me on Google Images and was like, that's the one, I want him. So he flew to Bulgaria, picked my ass up from an orphanage and took me to the best country in the world, no matter what its flaws. So when I'm now reflecting on my blessed time, I like to work at 3 different jobs. These 3 jobs mean so much to me because it's who I am. I'm all about connecting with strangers and making them into my friends. So I work at 3 restaurants, and then when I'm now working on those 3 restaurants,
Hey man, shout out to Toly. Toly Ravioli. Pause. So just know, okay? Walk with me now. I just been thinking of random scenarios, just random shit. And I got to thinking about Cam talking. And I got my favorite Cam talking moment of all time. Would anybody like to guess? What do you think is my favorite Cam talking moment of all time? It'll shock the shit out of me if somebody get it. It would shock the shit out of me. But that's why I asked. Going once. Going once. Now y'all niggas is like, y'all all lame. I was like, I should look up to like 3 answers. Nigga, I looked up to Christy calling this motherfucker sus. Which, who the fuck taught you how to say sus? I ain't never even heard you say the word fucking sus before. Matter of fact, don't say that shit no more. I don't approve of you using that type of slang and shit. The fuck you thought this was? My bad, y'all. Now, before I was interrupted by that bitch.
Never knew that I could beat people.
I'm just trying to get interactions. I'm doing it for Christy. It's all for the clicks. You know what I mean? It's all for the motherfucking clicks. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta disrespect you, call you a bitch and a whore and all this shit on the motherfucking air for the clicks. Hey man, what? This motherfucker gonna look 300 views. Nigga, you call me a whore all over the internet for fucking 300 views? Baby. Baby, you looking at it wrong. The numbers be having a slant. Nah, baby, them numbers be having a slant. I need help. But the Lord said, you got to rise up. There's no one chatting. Y'all just did me straight like that. But bruh, understand, I got proof that people have been chatting at some point. This nigga was acting like his chat was going crazy, nigga. Like we couldn't see it on the side. I'm like, damn, bro, we can see this shit on the side.
Here, all the crybabies get away with it.
So let me set this up for you. Alex Al, Big Brother 19, of Big Brother 19 fame. One half of her and Jason. This is the night that she figured out she was not part of the cool kids. This is the night that she thought that all of this shit happened. And this is the night she found out she was going home. And for my black friends that don't really watch Big Brother, let me translate for you. This is the night that Alex found out that she was not white. It was devastating for her.
Counterfeit son of a bitches. All of them are counterfeits. I should have listened to Jason. Should have listened to Jason.
You know what's lame? To be using their own vernacular against them. That's like you standing outside right now. Pull the fuck up, Shay. Pull the fuck up. Pull up. Pull up after I've already won. Pull up.
Jason was right. Told me Christmas hated him and she was coming for him. I didn't listen. He told me Josh would turn on him. Didn't listen. Told me not to trust Paul. Didn't listen. Now, essentially, our whole game is thrown because of those 3 pieces of crap. Wish I didn't even have to vote at this point because they all shady. Paul, once he realizes how much I prayed and I hope for him, I hope he feels bad about it because he's a total boner. Total boner. So I guess I got played. Whatever. At least my friendship card is intact because you know what the sucky part is? Oh, by the way, Pop TV, thank you for everything. I was just being a little bit salty because I hate everyone in the house right now. But I do appreciate the milkshakes. I was just being a douche. I shouldn't be a douche, but I'm kind of salty because now I pretty much lost my chance at 500,000 and 50,000.
Paul got this bitch hula hooping outside by herself. It's straight up how Paul be doing niggas, bro. Straight up. This is how he be doing them.
Because Paul's afraid to go head to head with me. That's right, everyone watching now, Mr. Friendship is afraid of me going head to head because he doesn't want to lose again and let all his friends down. But I think not taking your friend to the end is worse. That's not friendship. That's not boys. That's playing people. You guys would have seen me off camera how hard I was praying for him to win so that both of us could advance to first and second. God, you would hate Paul. But I don't hate him because I'm going to give him a fair assessment when we get there. And actually, out of the people who are left, out of Kevin, Christmas, and Josh, Paul's going to get my vote. I'm going to go to jury, and I'm going to try to make sure everyone votes for him. But is he a skis bag? Yes. Is he a douche? Yes. Did he play me? Yes. And then when you watch back, you'll see me not running during the comic book ones because I wanted him to catch up. Because I thought he was going to pull me off. But you know what? He played me. Absolutely played
Gotcha, bitch.
me. Whatever. Hopefully you guys like me enough. You've seen that I've played a good game. I've won enough stuff that you vote for me for America's Favorite. And then after this, I'm never drinking an AMF again. Salty. I used to have a salty shirt. They won't let me wear it because it's not camera approved. But man, I've never seen a bigger group of pussies in my life. Actually, Josh too. Why does he always have to be crying about everything? If you're gonna make
They the pussies. You outside saying all this shit to yourself.
a power move, stand by it. I want to see your tears. I don't want to hear you bitch. Grow the fuck up. Don't be such a little whore. God, if you want me out, get me out. Don't turn around and tell me you want to be friends, because that's a bitch move. Don't be a bitch. How about that? Paul, if you want to win and go head to head, why didn't you tell me that? Because then I would have played my ass off for BB Comics and beat you, and then your ass would have gone home. But no, I was still living the dream that we were a team and we were going to go to the end. You're such a counterfeit prick, dude. When Jason hears, I'm going to try to get Jason to vote for you, Paul, but I don't think you will.
She was right about that. And Chrissy's right. Like, bro, you on the block. You play for Vito. If you throw it, you get what you get.
Jason's gonna wig out at jury when he sees me. I should have listened to Jason. I should have listened to Jillian. Jillian, if you're there, I should have listened to you. You're right. Paul played me. But I watched Paul's season and I thought friendship was his main thing, but no, it's not. He says it's not about the money. well, then why aren't you okay with taking me all the way to the end? Because if you win second 2 years in a row, that's almost as good as winning. If it's not about the money for you, you greedy son of a bitch. But tomorrow, again, is gonna be the POV ceremony. And I mean, I'm gonna try, but it's pretty much a useless cause at this point because Paul basically told me he's choosing himself over friendship. So everyone who got a friendship tattoo, just remember that if you're high and dry and you need your friend, Paul's gonna back out. Jason told me though, Jason Dent, a bigger man, literally a bigger man, told me that I deserved to go to the end with him and that he would make sure that I won because he knew that I was playing this game and I was playing it well. All my HOHs, I won on my own merit, except for the one that Alina threw to me, but she was wigging out and she was gonna lose, so I didn't want to be on the wall all day, so I made a deal with her. Which, by the way, that bitch stole $5,000 from me in the Outback Steakhouse one. Stupid bitch. God. And now all these...
She still ain't realized this because that you be thinking you one of them, and they keep... Yeah, Elena made a deal with her and stole $5,000 for her right after making a deal.
Prissy motherfuckers, Christmas with her broken leg. Oh, I don't want anyone to carry me to the end. Well, boo-hoo, who threw you 2 HOHs? God. Literally, this show is full of counterfeits. At least in Paul's season, everyone would fucking tell you to your face. Paul said he came to me first and he's conflicted. No, dude, you know that I would beat you and you're scared. You're not a friend. Don't come around here with your friendship bullshit. Friendship is...
I love you, you love me. You've been kicked out of Paul's family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say, Paul, fuck you too?
Bullshit. I have real friends who would die for me, who would take me to the end, like Jason Dunn, then fucking fuck me. And I'm in the good kind of fuck, the bad fuck. God. Sorry, I'm irritated and I'm bored. And basically, this is all I have for the next 4 days, unless there's a surprise eviction on Tuesday, which I'm hoping for, so at least I can go talk to Jason in person and apologize to him for letting these motherfuckers play me so bad. God. And you know what? Game-wise, Paul's doing excellent because he's eliminating his only competition in the game. But he's doing exactly what Cody said he was going to do, and that was take Josh all the way to the finish line so he could win. What kind of coward does that? I know I've said it 100 times, but literally, who goes to the Olympics and the Super Bowl and the Academy Awards and wants to lose, or actually wants to win against, like, all the crappy people? No, you want to win against the best. And in every competition...
See, that's what motherfuckers who ain't never won say. Because you're only arrogant. You're arrogant as shit to not just get to the end. That's some arrogant ass shit to be like, I gotta get to the end a certain way. Well, guess what, bitch? You tried to get to the end playing that way. Did it work?
He's had someone throw it to him, except for... Actually, BB Storm? BB Storm, Jason threw it to him. So he's had his shit thrown to him every competition except for the terminal. Actually, the terminal he won fair and square. So I will give him the terminal. He did win that fair and square. BB Storm, though, he asked Jason to throw it. He asked Raven to throw it. Like, he asked Kevin to throw it. Not cool. Gumpy. There's no word. For the last Me, Myself, and I tried to throw it to him with 8 questions. 8 questions, and he couldn't get it right. Literally 8 questions. We had to do 8 sudden death rounds. And not only did I throw him that one.
This all makes you sound stupid, bitch. Just so you know. You don't sound smart.
But Jason went home because of that. He knew he was getting backdoored. And I just didn't pay attention enough because I wanted to focus on saving Paul because I knew I wanted to save our team. And he assured me that Jason was safe. I think he knew that Jason wasn't safe. And Jason went home because of that. So when Paul cried to me It was a bunch of fake bullshit, dude. Fake. Fake motherfuckers. All fucking fake in here, dude. The only person who's been real? Me. I fucking tell you to your face I don't like you. Kevin hates me because I tell him all the time that I can't stand him. And I'm the one getting fucking boned on. Well,
She literally could just walk in. She's so real that she literally just walk in the house. Literally could just walk in the house and tell them this. That's how real she is.
they can fuck themselves, dude. And then all this other bullshit, Christmas pretending. Christmas is a liar, dude. Oh, I'm gonna be too weak and I need to be taken out soon, blah, 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 blah. No, bitch, you played us. You're a liar also. God. And Josh, shut up with your crying. Just fucking get me out. Leave me the fuck alone. We're not gonna be friends. Am I salty? Yes. But don't come to me when I save you during the double eviction. I could have fucking put your ass up for what you did to Jason, but instead I chose to save you as a friend. Then I let you win the veto, and then you fucking still boo me. No one in this house is trustworthy, except for me. Literally, if I make you a promise, like I promised Paul, I'm going to vote for him for jury if he makes it, then stick by your promises, dude. Like, how hard is that, dude? It makes me so jaded about people in the room.
Big man, got the bitch big man, can't believe you still hating, big sad. Fuck around, you going home with your bitch ass.
Real world, like, I can't wait to get back in the real world and see people who are actually genuine people. Like, I miss Jason so much, dude. He never would let me get down like this. He kept me in line. He kept me from going crazy. And every time I win a competition or an HOH, it's because he told me how good I was beforehand. And I was like, I don't think I can win this thing. And he cheered me up and told me I could. That last HOH, fake news, that was for you, Jason. Sorry I didn't get out the right counterfeits. And I don't believe Paul about, oh yeah, Raven's a strong.
This bitch be going, the whole thing is like 11 minutes. The way that they tell her to shut up is the best part ever. The motherfuckers like, the house guests are now on an inside lockdown. They kicked this bitch out the backyard.
Raven, the stronger competitor. Maybe to you, how scared are you of girls? Dude, everyone in this house is afraid of girls. Now you're going to bring a handicapped girl to the end who hasn't done jack shit, hasn't won one veto, hasn't played in an HOH that she's won by her own merit. Tales from the Crypt, Paul threw it to her. I'm sorry, I'm getting super salty. Well, you would understand if somebody just boned you out of at least $50,000. Now I don't even get that. At least Paul was assured that one of us would get first and one of us could get second. Now he's making sure that I get zero. What kind of friendship is that? Tool. He's a tool bag. Total tool bag. God, I've never been a bigger tool bag. I've had ex-boyfriends bone me worse that weren't as toolish as him. God, literally played this shit.
That's not even the whole motherfucking thing. That bitch was going off. She was giving off. Production motherfucking house guest. You are now on an inside lockdown. She's the only motherfucker standing out in the backyard. I said, man, y'all ain't shit, bro. Man, I'm like, nigga, I'd rather you would have been like Alex, go in the house. You know what I mean? Don't try to be on no hoe shit with that. The motherfuckers, they was on some hoe shit with that for real. Yeah. Red Bull gives you wings. Apparently, I got a free Red Bull and shit. I can't remember the last time I had a fucking Red Bull. I mean, apparently people still drink them, but I don't ever see nobody drinking a Red Bull. I see people drinking Monsters and shit all the time, which Motherfucking monsters eat your motherfucking teeth out. Have you looking like a dope fiend. Oh yeah, this is fun.
But I want to make it very clear because I'm very direct. Both of you, game, not personal. Both of you, I like you. I'm drawing the line, and I'm saying I don't want to play the game.
The line's been drawn.
No. I drew it though, boo boo. I drew.
I'd have had Josh crying like I'd have been. The fact that this motherfucker was in swaggy ass. Of all the shit I couldn't believe that Josh forced Swaggy into retirement. Cause bro, I'd have gave Josh the motherfucking blues. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I would have gave Joshua Martinez the blues. He'd have tried any of this shit, bro. I'd have gave him the blues.
Because the house, I was gonna call you out. Frankly, I wanted to call you out and show the whole house the big of a fucking liar, manipulative person you are. But you.
In what way
But
did
I
I lie
wanted
and
the house to
manipulate?
see it for themselves because if they let you go by, I mean your actions. Now.
Yeah,
those
what
are-
action?
That's my.
The one conversation that only you and I had upstairs?
You jump ship on Mark every time that the target gets on Mark. You're like, I tell this kid that I want nothing to do with him, and he continues.
Well, he right though. That was you. That was you. You ain't want shit to do with Mark. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That was you. As soon as this motherfucker get in the fold with somebody, when Jessica and them got in the power, and then motherfucker Mark was cool with Cody and Jessica because he ain't switch up on Cody, then you was cool with him again. Then that shit went left. You wasn't fucking when you was trying to get with Paul. Then when motherfucker Mark won the veto, you was like, hey, what's up, Mark? Josh ain't lying.
To come up, yes or no?
Mark and I have
Yes
had...
or no?
No.
Okay.
You're making it sound like...
Checkmate.
Did you not
I'm
tell
gonna lose
me?
my mind.
Did you not tell me
I'm
that
gonna
if Mark
lose my
wins
mind.
HOH, this is before you guys supposedly
I'm
split.
gonna lose my
Did
mind.
You, Josh, shush. It's my turn. Did you not tell me that if Mark wins HOH, and this is before you guys supposedly split,
That's what I'm saying. You letting Christmas tell you hush. Christmas would have had one time to tell me hush. She had one motherfucking time.
romantically show us whatever you may see, that if he wins HOH, that you are going to say congratulations, but split from him because you do not want to be associated with his game?
That when he wins HOH?
If he wins HOH and when he does.
No, I never referred to his HOH.
Lie 1, 2.
When did I
Lie
say
2
that?
is
When
that
did I say that?
Elena,
you
did
said
some
that
shit on Mark yesterday in the
before.
kitchen.
Busted. Busted. Collagen everywhere.
Right here. You jumped ship on him last night. Yesterday, when we started saying, why is Mark hanging out with Cody? You're like, I literally told, I was sitting right there.
Because I've told him, don't hang out with Cody.
No,
and then I'm on the block,
I was
and he's sitting in the hot tub with Cody
Wow.
when I'm on the block, and I feel like Cody might be campaigning
Okay, so
against
let's
me.
go to the most obvious lie. Did you not make an agreement with Alex to not throw her into whatever this is?
curse.
A
Wait, hold on.
curse.
I want everyone here. Matt, please come.
Matthew, come here.
Hashtag Elena Exposed Party. Angela, I can't promise a lot about the house. I can promise you I won't get caught up like this. Cause to get caught up, do you know the amount of reckless ass talking you gotta do to get caught up in the middle of a house meeting like this, or a house ambush from multiple angles to the point where they like, we got niggas coming out of the wings?
This is the most obvious lie.
Go
The
ahead.
most apparent
I
one
will
in front of the
give you
entire house.
Your shot first. Go ahead. Explain what happened.
With what?
The
This?
video competition.
The way that I understand an elimination veto competition.
No. No, don't try and do that.
What?
What did you say?
Wait a minute.
This bitch said the way that I understand. Nigga, you lied. Motherfucker start off telling you the way that I understand. The way that I understand, oh, you lied. Christmas like, shit, I ain't even gotta hit you with the car over this goofy shit.
What did you say to me? Because they've been asking about it because they know that you lied and they have it on camera. What did you say to me?
That we wouldn't be able to curse each other.
No, you said, let's promise not to curse each other. And you know, I know you said that because it's a punishment, not a curse. It's a word you use.
Whatever.
And what did
Punishment.
you say? And then I said, I'm nervous. And what did you say to me? Don't worry, we promise not to curse each other.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Nigga, get Elena. Elena, you might as well just tell the truth now. Because the way you lying now, I see why you went home.
Did you not? It's my turn to yell. It's a yes or no. Don't think about it. Yes or no.
We did
Yes
promise
or
not
no?
to curse each other. However, it's...
No.
Elena busted when she ain't done up, bro. Cause I mean, this slope right here, her neck slope, she kind of built like Yoshi. Never mind.
That's your word right there. Everyone here sees it. That's what you said. We're a team. We're supposed to trust you. You could have done any one of these punishments to one of these two gentlemen. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Mark. But you could have. I was going to take his prize from him. He knew that. You went against your word. You went against this team. I protected you when Dominique came for you. I let you have your fluff and fold service.
Understand, this bitch really don't care. She's just mad she caught at this point.
Dude, I did your fucking nails. You have no respect for anyone. Anyone. You went for the
How
money.
do I have no respect for anyone
Okay,
all of this up?
All of a sudden, bitch, not only were y'all not supposed to give each other punishments, you stole $5,000 from her to give her a fucking punishment.
All of a sudden,
Deflecting.
Dude, I let you use my fluff and fold service. I got Dominique out for you because she was throwing your shit under there. I thought you were a good person. What car do you drive?
No, she's a good person.
What car do you drive?
Why does my car matter?
Because he said you're broke and you're not. You know what kind of car I drive? I don't drive one. My car's actually broken and a piece of shit.
And? So you mean because a motherfucker got a nice car, they don't need $500,000? Like, what? I don't understand where you're going with this. Because by your premise, that nigga standing behind you, that nigga's rich. He come from money. Paul never needed to win any of the money that he won. And that's cool. I'm not sitting there saying like Paul shouldn't have played because he got money, but Paul got more money than that bitch, bro. All her money gone. She got them motherfuckers. She got them titties, them lips, and she got the rest on the car.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive an Audi because of my job.
Okay.
That didn't help. The bitch said I drive an Audi, but wait, it's because of my job. Nigga, you got a good ass job if they gave you a motherfucking Audi, bro. If your job gave you an Audi, you doing it.
Job. You've also been talking
That I
about other
don't
people
have.
trying to scoop you up for your second contract. That's also on tape.
Wait, second contract?
You said that your work was worried about you leaving because
Production in full effect. This bitch is like, what kind of car you drive? I drive an Audi. But look, it's for work. Irrelevant though. Like, all you gotta say is, so since I drive a nice car, you're telling me I don't need $500,000, and because your car's beat up, in order to get your car back going, you need $500,000? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Stay the fuck out of my pockets. And then all of this shit, I tell, just on some real shit, I'm like, Alex, just because you declare to be broke doesn't mean everybody got to declare their fucking finances either. Like, how the fuck are you the Asian bitch with white girl colored hair and you broke? Like, you can't get no fucking white boy to pay for you? Bro, you an Asian girl. There ain't no, bro, if you an Asian chick and you broke, you doing it wrong. And you ain't even got to be fucking. Asian bitches are some of the most sought out pussy on earth. I don't know why personally, but it is. Ain't no point in lying about it. This bitch, Alex is, and I'm like, Alex don't realize. I'm like, this is where she be blowing the spot. Where I'm like, you need to fall back as a minority in the Big Brother house sometimes. Like, especially like, for example, let's say that that Elena shit pops off, right? And let's say, Elena got me too. You know what I'm saying? Understand, I'm not even telling my story. There's no need. There's some, when you start to tell, you just want to tell your story and shit, understand you being vain. And it's an ego thing, even though it doesn't have to be on the level of, every ego thing doesn't mean, if it's an ego thing, you're an egomaniac. But it's definitely an ego thing. I want to get that shit out. Because, there ain't no point when everybody's already dumping on her. So, like, Elena's sitting there getting a business. Bruh, as the minority, I'm not going to be like Alex and take point. Man, Christmas had it. Let Christmas go. Let the white girl yell at the white girl. Not you. Because I'm telling you, she didn't understand it at the end where I was like, man, me and Cuz always said that. It's just like, that's just how it plays out. Where it's just like, when you a minority in a group full of white people, that it's not saying that they definitely want you gone, but it just tends to be that you're gonna be you'd be the first one to go when it's time for people to go. And Alex just did not get that. I mean, this bitch got blindsided after her fucking teammate went home on the same bullshit. Like, understand, Jason got fucked by Paul. Alex knew that Jason got fucked by Paul. Tina with Paul, then Paul fucked her the very next week. They are one of the worst. I don't like calling them showmans because they weren't romantic, but they were definitely a twosome. Just call them final two, I guess. But Alex was just one of the motherfuckers who, Alex really thought she was smarter than what she was. I'm like, bitch, you're not as smart as you really think you are. I know you think you like really just like genius, but you ain't. Sorry. Let me get a roll call one time. Let me see what the fuck are we about to do. Need to catch up. Need to watch some more. Man, Angela, I saw this news story, yo. This bitch was on the plane. She was taking a flight, right? And she was asleep. She woke up. She's in the seat, on the plane, sleep. She woke up. And you know what she woke up to? She woke up to somebody pissing on her. She woke up to somebody pissing on her. I am not lying. I could not stop fucking laughing. And like, Apparently, apparently the dude, they said the motherfucker had a bad reaction to some allergy medicine and basically was sleepwalking and pissed on her. She woke up and somebody was pissing on her. Nigga, you want to talk about the worst fucking luck in the world. Oh man, but hold on, Angela. I gotta find this shit. Cause Angela, in true local news fashion, they clowned the fuck out of this bitch, bro. I was just like, man, why did y'all have to clown her like this? If it buffers a little bit, forgive me. I gotta find this shit. Oh shit, nigga! I could not believe that story because it was on the shit where it was like, the shit don't be clickbait, you know what I mean? But I was like, this has to be clickbait. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Local news be on some bullshit, bro. That's what always kills me in these stories is I'm like, local news be clowning motherfuckers, bro. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. How much time we got? Like 3 seconds? Jackpot. Alright. Let me get us going here. This is fucking ridiculous. Viewer discretion is advised, even though it's the damn news. I gotta fast forward to it because I don't know where it's at.
The story I'm about to give you guys is one of this seems like a
bro, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Just watch how the local news clown this bitch, bro.
in this story. Here we go.
Ward was sleeping. One woman in the back was woken up in the most disturbing way.
I've never been more ready to come back home until then.
Detroiter Alicia Beverly could not wait to get back, ironically, from Sin City.
It's just a girls trip. I was with my sister.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, had fun.
Monday night, curled up in a back seat next to her sister on board a Delta flight. Alicia was asleep until
it started to get warm on this side of me.
In that sleepy haze, right at eye level, something unexpected.
I jump up and I seen his private area out, so I screamed and that woke everybody.
chasing chicks, pissing on bitches.
Body on the plane up. By the time I actually looked at him and I see him shaking himself off, I'm like, this man just peed on me. Her
She said the nigga was shaking himself off. No! She said he was shaking himself off. She said he... This motherfucker... How do you randomly get pissed on? How do you just randomly... Look, I think we overstating how you randomly just get pissed on. Like, how do you...
and I seen his private area out, so I screamed, and that woke everybody on the plane up. By the time I actually looked at him and I see him shaking himself off, I'm like, this man just peed on me.
Her scream getting the attention of an off-duty officer on
Dirty D, why did you unblock that?
board.
In the midst of me doing all that, I looked, there was like a puddle of pee in the seat.
Oh, shit. Understand, this is like the shit that happened to Marcellus Wallace, and then Marcellus Wallace going on the news and telling everybody.
Alicia says the officer rushed over, restraining the man who getting the attention of an off-duty officer on board.
In the midst of me doing all that, I looked, there was like a puddle of pee in the seat.
Wow, women are big, boy.
Alicia says the officer rushed over, restraining the man who turned out to be a well-known pastor from North Carolina. Sources tell us the pastor had an apparent bad reaction to a sleep aid.
He didn't.
This nigga took an Ambien and it made him get up and piss on this bitch. But wait for it. Wait for what the local news say.
Say anything the whole time he was standing there.
Just like you were a bathroom.
Just like you were a bathroom. Local news ain't shit.
Pastor had an apparent bad reaction to a sleep aid.
He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there.
Just like you were a bathroom.
Yeah.
Alicia sat.
Why would she say that? So just like you were a bathroom.
In those wet clothes for hours before landing at Detroit Metro, where the pastor was.
Then the local news made sure that you knew that this bitch sat in them pissy clothes the whole flight. The local news ain't shit.
Just like you were a bathroom.
Yeah.
Alicia sat in those wet clothes for hours before landing at Detroit Metro, where the pastor was taken into custody. He hasn't been charged yet. The FBI handles incidents in the air. They'll make a decision on charges. Meanwhile, Alicia is filled with anxiety.
This motherfucker's like, yo. So did he say anything? Nah, he was just standing there. Just like you were a bathroom. Yeah. And she said them pissy ass clothes for hours. I'll smell like piss. They're gonna have to throw those seat cushions away. Unbelievable. I think she even pissed on herself as well.
I left work yesterday because I couldn't stay, but I had to tell them why I needed to leave. Cause
Don't do her. But yeah, she faking like a motherfucker. Bitch, you was just laughing. She got peed on. Understand whoever peed on me on some shit like that. I know I've turned this new leaf. And I know I ain't gonna be giving the Angela ain't shit. That motherfucking pastor fell asleep listening to Seems Like You Ready. He woke up pissed all over you. This nigga pissed on you and said, I'm sorry, I was asleep. This motherfucker woke up. You pissing on me. My bad, I was asleep. Nigga, what? No! This shit would never. Nigga, you dead. You dead. Hey, nigga, you pissed on me. My bad, nigga, I was asleep. No, bro, just every time I say that shit, it just don't even come out right. Hey, man, you pissed on me. My bad, man, I was asleep. The fuck's that have to do with anything? She said I woke up, she said that nigga was shaking himself off and everything. Like, he took a good piss. This motherfucker pissed all over you. I'll piss on you. I'll piss on you. Piss. And she sat in those pissy ass clothes for hours. I don't know if y'all knew this, but she sat in them pissy ass clothes for hours. Yeah, I had to sit next to her on the plane. Yeah, she smelled like piss. At this point, they might as well be interviewing passengers and shit. Oh yeah, she smelled pissy than a motherfucker. I saw the nigga pissing. I pulled my phone out, but then I was like, he got his dick out, so that shit might be against the law. So I ain't even fuck with it. But I definitely saw him piss on her. Now, I don't know how asleep the nigga was. But in his defense, it was a lot of piss like he was asleep. So, I do believe he was actually asleep. Channel 10 News. That bitch said, so just like you were a bathroom. Like, hold on, bitch. What the fuck are you trying to say? And now this bitch got PTSD. And the fucked up thing, Angela, that's what she wrote on the work shit. She wrote it just like that on the work shit. You were being ironic. She beat you to the punch doing it literally. Church out. Devin has a daughter. This bitch got pissed on. That pastor's lucky. Because I don't know how he didn't at least get arrested. Now, I definitely believe it because, bro, I've seen sleepwalkers before. I know motherfuckers, you know, have a whole fucking conversation with them while they sleep. They don't remember none of it. Just nothing. So I believe this shit, but it was like, damn. And it was an Ambien. So you got to think that if you have some type of weird reaction with some type of pill like an Ambien, you have to believe it's going to be something weird while you sleep. Just getting up and pissing on people. Because he probably was in some weird, like, halfway state. He was probably, like, super asleep, but was woke enough to, like, move his body. Because ain't no telling, he probably thought he was all the way in the fucking bathroom in a dream. Oh, yeah. She could have woke up. This motherfucker would have killed this bitch with his dick out. I woke up and it was a warm sensation. This nigga was pissing all over me. I can't even wrap my head around that happening. And it's such a fucked up thing to where it's like, it's like, but that's how crazy life is. You don't think that there's a scenario where you could accidentally get pissed on. Like this. Like, there's literally a scenario where you could be on an airplane, sleep, and get pissed on. Like, this is something that, this is literally one of these stories that literally lets you know there's no such thing as 100%. You literally can't say there's 100% chance you'll be on an airplane, sleep, and won't wake up with somebody pissing on you. How crazy is that? Like you was a bathroom? Yeah. Stupid bitch. Why would you say that? That's what you supposed to say. Hold on, bitch. You trying to clown? Sound like you trying to clown. I know you ain't asking me to suck your dick, is you? You better tell your mama to suck your dick. As you put your mouth on me, you get a goddamn on attitude. Tonight is a work night. Shout out to my late night crew. I don't know why tonight feels like a weekend, but when I do the same shit working every day and whatnot, all my days tend to run together some days. I hope y'all check on Gunplay. I know she going through it. But, you know, Gunplay stays Gunplay, so but make sure you check on her if you can. That ain't no PP, that's a dick. You talking about his wee-wee? That ain't no wee-wee, that's a dick. Be laying in my own house. That's my house. This ain't nobody else's house. This is my fucking house. This is the greatest feeling on earth. I'm truly blessed. Truly blessed. I told y'all Marcus would make it back from it's almost like Marcus be cutting the stream to leave. It's like the nigga cut off the electricity, you turn the lights back on, that nigga be gone. And then the nigga be like, I ain't getting no alert. Nigga, but I mean, I abruptly went off the air. When do I not come back? Shit, you right. Smart car bandit. Must be nice. But I digress. I think I figured out how I can upgrade this computer. Well, at least part of the computer. If I could upgrade it, it's gonna change the game, and it'll be it could possibly be a free fix. I'm hoping this RAM I got can fit in here. If it can, it's all. But if not, it's like $30 from Amazon. My favorite electronics store is closed here, but I called it the last time I went there. At the end of last year, I said, yeah, this is clearly my last time out here. First of all, I went in there, I was like, where the fuck is everything? And then they closed in like February. Ah, my toe. Alright, let's see what other news, because I can't bleed my brain. I can't go 624 of like Big Brother, cause I don't want my brain mush. I don't, cause I had to come down out of that, and that wasn't the easiest, cause I had a whole bunch of other bullshit going on at the end of that marathon too. So my brain was definitely Big Brother mush. Let's see what we got here. Breaking news, nigga. Breaking news, nigga. Oh, Angela, this shit here, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this was the one.
tell on their mama. Well, because she black and she's a goddess.
Action News uncovering the latest details from all angles on the case of two children found dead in a freezer. As the bodies of the two siblings thaw at the medical examiner's office, their grandmother identifying the bodies, then talking to our Jonathan Carlson.
We just went to see, if it was her or not, and it was.
The names of the children in the freezer, reported by Action News last night and positively identified today by police, is Stony Blair, 13 at the time that she was placed in that freezer 2 years ago. Her half-brother, Stephen Barry, placed beside her at the age of 9, more than a year ago. Police say their mother, Michelle Angela Blair, confessed to killing the children. Blair's grandmother, Linda Dorsey, reacts to our cameras today.
I think she's basically sick, not too good at all.
The family tonight claiming the 35-year-old mother, called Angel by loved ones and friends, was abused as a kid, and fear that's why she may have abused her own children. Kicked out of her parents' house when she was 17 and pregnant, with a tattoo on her chest that reads, "Trust no one." The motive for the killings, sources say, but not substantiated by police, is sexual abuse from the dead siblings onto the youngest of the two remaining siblings, a boy.
Understand, this bitch says she did it because she claimed the kids were molesting the other kids. The two kids she killed were molesting other kids. But they come to find out she hid them in the freezer so she can keep getting child support checks for them.
Age 11, now in protective custody with the 17-year-old sister, keeping the secret from family and friends in a freezer behind the store at 804 St. Aubin of the Martin Luther King condo complex. Michelle Blair will appear in court tomorrow. However, she will not be charged with murder. That is yet to be determined as that autopsy is pending. However, she will appear in court and be charged with 4 counts of first-degree child abuse, 2 for the dead children and 2 for the surviving children. Sources tell me those 2 surviving children have signs of trauma. By the way, tonight they are in protective custody. Also, Michelle Blair will face 1 count of child abuse in the presence of another child, and that is a life felony. Reporting tonight from Detroit, I'm Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.
Nigga, what? They had to wait like 3 days to do the autopsy. They had to wait for this bitch to thaw out. Hey, Miss White Lady, let me let you know, in the hood, that is very, like, a thing where it's like, bruh, you can be on child support and not have custody of your kids at all. The mama can have sole custody and he can still pay child support, and the bitch could just be on some shit. The bitch could just be on some shit. So, yeah, that's fucked up, because you would think, like, common sense, like, obviously, Christian, common sense, you would be right, but, they don't deal in common sense. And the fucking part about it is, if they find 2 of my kids in the freezer and found out that I put them there, do you think that they gotta wait until the fucking kids thaw out before they charge me with fucking murder? Understand. Think about the type of terror the rest of them kids are living in. Because remember, it started off, one of them got killed and put in the freezer. Then like a year later, the other one did something apparently, killed and put in the freezer. What do you think the rest of them are thinking? Their time for the freezer is coming. The rest of them kids are ruined. Ruined. This bitch ruined them kids. And then her mama like, but that's the thing right there where I'm like, hear how fucking in the black community, how fucking mental health issues be underlooked. This bitch like, I think she was sick. Like, bro, you sound like you got mental issues. You don't sound like you all the way together. And you like old now. Ain't never been diagnosed for nothing. But hold on. Wait till you hear these bitches in the hood though. Cause it's funny that Christy says that. It's funny that Christy says no one ever wondered where they are. Wait until you hear these motherfuckers act like these kids were like they favorite kids in the world. Remember, one of the kids was in there for 2 years, and then the other kid was in there for a year. So you got 2 kids that's been off the map. One of them been off the map for 2 years. One of them been off the map for a year. And then you gonna try to play like these kids meant so much to you? Give me a fucking break.
Against that mother who police say confessed to killing 2 of her children, then stored their bodies in a freezer.
And tonight we have team coverage. The Action News investigators all over the story. But we begin tonight with Jim Kirchner, who first broke the news about that confession from the mother on our website at WXYZ.com. Okay, Jim, what have you learned this afternoon?
Jeff, since we broke that, and they have physical evidence, obviously, a lot of people are asking why no murder charges. The answer is simple. The autopsy has been delayed so that they could properly thaw the bodies, do a thorough exam to establish the cause of death. That could all happen tomorrow, including murder charges as early as tomorrow. The mom claimed in her confession that she killed her son and daughter because she claimed they sexually abused her youngest son around 7 or 8 years old at the time. My sources say.
First off, that don't make no fucking sense. That doesn't even make any sense. If the kids did it, where'd they get it from? If the kids did it, where'd they get it from?
That is inconclusive. One police source says he doesn't buy that mom's story. The two surviving kids, ages 11 and 17, knew their brother and sister were in the freezer in this apartment behind me. Now, Tori Childs is a longtime friend. She was the last friend Michelle Blair, this mom, talked to before she was arrested yesterday. She also knows that 17-year-old daughter. She says she did a great job of hiding the awful truth.
She was closed in. She acted like it was something on her mind. Like she wanted to tell me and just couldn't. Like she was asking for my help, but when I was asking her, she wouldn't tell me, so I really couldn't pinpoint what it was.
Michelle Blair was arrested yesterday after a court officer showed up at her house to evict her. No one was home. He was checking belongings left behind before tossing them out when he found the freezer about waist high with two kids inside. According
This bitch just bounced and left the fucking kid just... This is what I'm saying. And then all these people know that this bitch was crazy. This will be killing me. They all know the bitch be crazy, but ain't nobody ever even got her diagnosed. Nobody even told her she should get some help or nothing. They won't even admit that. They won't even tell the news like, yeah, it was something wrong with her for real.
to police sources, Michelle confessed last night to strangling her then 8-year-old son in May of 2012, torturing or killing her daughter 9 months later because she claimed they had sexually assaulted the youngest son. The daughter would have been 15 this year. Police sources say they cannot substantiate that part of her confession. Not even her closest friends knew the two missing kids were right there in the freezer.
I don't even know what to say with that, because it's like it would start, and it changes my views on the situation.
Officially, police won't discuss the sort of details of the case that is now getting national attention.
Well, I know all of you want all of the answers. We have an obligation to protect the integrity of this case so that justice is served through the prosecutorial and judicial process.
Now, another longtime friend who lives here and has known Michelle Blair for 15 years says she had a hard life, that Michelle told her that she was abused physically and sexually when she was a child by her family, by a babysitter.
If you willing to tell the fucking news all of this after she does all of this, you should have tried to get this bitch some help. Just for real. Like, I couldn't see being around somebody that's like, bruh, I just saw her mama. And her mama thinks she got it all. I think she may be like sick. She took after you, bitch.
That she was kicked out when she got pregnant at 17. She had low self-esteem, and she had a tattoo on her chest that said, "Trust no one." This friend says she can understand that this mom might have snapped if the two kids were indeed sexually assaulting the youngest boy, but of course that's no excuse for what could be murder charges as early as tomorrow. Jeff, Joanne?
Yeah, such a shocking story. Now, Jim, a lot of people don't understand how these school-aged children might have been missed at school when it came to abuse. What was going on there?
This mom gave two reasons why the kids weren't seen for this long of a period of time. She told some that they were living with another family member, an aunt, that they had moved out of this townhouse. Another story was they weren't in school because she was homeschooling them. Obviously, both of those stories now false.
And again, the autopsy, we think, when will those bodies be thawed enough for that to take place, Jim?
Could be as early as tomorrow, maybe going into Friday. They're going to be very delicate. They want to make sure they're very thorough in this case.
It's an incredible story, Jim. Thank you.
But just wait for it. Because the part that pissed me off was the motherfuckers in the hood that was just acting like they all, like, why didn't you just say something to us?
I want to show you guys something else. Watch this.
We lost 2 of our beautiful children down here in the Martin Luther King apartment because we don't want to pay attention or be nosy. But we do want to be nosy because we lost them. So this is a message I have for other communities. Be nosy. Pay attention. They children.
Yes.
If it's not for the adults, for the children.
Yes.
They ain't gotta be your kids.
Even if they hide it.
I don't care who children they is. You sometimes have to be nosy.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna say something. If a kid I'm used to seeing every day is just up and like, these motherfuckers was dead there. So it was like, how did she even do all of that with all of that noise and nobody ever, she did it twice. And nobody even knocked on the door once.
It's so tragic. Like, they was just at my house the other day. Like, this is just bold.
I know I'm a mother of 10, and I know I've been in some trouble places in my life with my children before too. Where I wanted to take my own life, so I know what trouble is. I know what
And some people are strong enough to handle that, and some people aren't.
Got
Because I've been in
friends.
trouble places.
She was nice towards her kids. Like, she would give her last and everything else to her kids, but you just never know what really goes on behind closed doors. But I can't say.
Nigga, how do you know the kid been gone for 2 years? And you gonna say she would give any and everything to her kid? We always defend motherfuckers no matter what, bro. That's why I can't be rocking with niggas, man. Niggas just defend. This bitch got her fucking kids in the freezer, bro. And this nigga still like half-ass trying to defend this bitch. Like, bruh, I can't be the only one that sees this. But I digress.
That the oldest who I went to school with, she was nice, she was quiet, stayed to herself, but she never gave enough freedom.
I knew the children when they was in her womb. So what did I know about her? I knew she was a beautiful young lady. That she was crying out for help and she didn't get the help.
Now listen, the woman with no teeth said, "We lost 2 of our beautiful."
Yes, she was a woman with no teeth. Nobody's seen these fucking kids. They homeschooled all this shit. I just be like, okay, y'all didn't care. And that ain't y'all job. So I ain't gonna put it on y'all that like, y'all should have been over there every motherfucking day checking to make sure them kids was alive. No, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is nigga, you didn't care then. Why you acting like y'all niggas is so hurt now? Y'all niggas on the news crying, all types of other ridiculous shit. Nigga, you know. Like, no, nigga. That's my thing. You see what I'm saying? My thing ain't like, bruh, I'm just looking at the motherfucking evidence. And the evidence clearly shows that, nigga, no. Y'all niggas didn't give a shit. But I guess, man. Because, okay, I get innocent until proven guilty. Okay, I get that. I do. I really do. I found out you had 2 kids in your freezer. I'm on the news talking about you ain't shit. Now, obviously, that's just me. And everybody ain't got to do what I do. I'm just saying, me personally, nigga,
Like, I thought, and even if I say the other shit, like, man, I saw that she, you know, I used to see her do X, Y, and Z with her kids and this, and this. But obviously the bitch ain't shit. I'm not hitting her with the, you never know what goes on in the home. Man, that bitch does not get that. Oh, shit. I think this is the one with the news reporter. Check this one, Angela. Christy hanging tough. What's up, man? Tommy in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Nopper's still in the building, I'm sure. Late night crew in effect. Make sure you hit the like button if you have not.
Old son is dead. Police say she went home.
Took out a gun to stop a...
Excuse for doing it? She said she was breaking up a fight that her son was in. You don't believe me? Check out the beam footage.
Police say she took out a gun to stop a fight and ended up taking her own son's life.
LaToya Tilson's 15-year-old son is dead. Police say she went home, got a gun, and fired into a crowd at her College Park apartment complex and accidentally hit her own son in the head. Well, just a few hours ago, that teen died. Fox 5's Trevor Shirley is live tonight in College Park with new information.
And Trevor, neighbors in that community are in shock tonight.
Yeah, they're still in disbelief that all of this could have happened. Police are still investigating everything that happened on Saturday night. That investigation has now taken a decidedly different turn now that 15-year-old has died. College Park police say it was a bullet from LaToya Tilson's gun that ended the life of her 15-year-old son, Pierre Tilson.
It's very sad, and I really feel sorry for the family.
According to a police report, a fight broke out between a group of adults and juveniles Saturday night at this apartment complex. At one point, police say LaToya got a handgun from her apartment and fired several shots into the crowd.
I heard shots, so I ran over to see what was going on.
Investigators say those shots struck a 17-year-old in the backside, as well as LaToya's own son in the side of his head. LaToya was found inside her apartment where she was arrested. She's now at the Fulton County Jail.
It's horrible and it's devastating to just, see your child going through something like that, and especially if you're the cause of it.
A witness told me that LaToya Tilson was just trying to protect her family when her gun accidentally fired. It shot her son. He died. A bullet also shot another 17-year-old there at the scene. Now, even though that witness says it was an accident, police say there could be more to the story.
It wasn't on purpose at all. It was definitely a mother trying to protect her kids, and it just went wrong.
Stacey Marshall says she was here at Southampton Estates in College Park on Saturday night when an argument broke out, a big argument. A group of neighbors was targeting the Tilsons. What were they fighting over?
They were saying that the little boy Pierre owed somebody some money.
This was Pierre.
Look at this nigga's picture on some real shit. How much money could it have really been? Like on some real shit. How much money could it have really been? This little nigga.
A couple of years ago, he died at age 15. Marshall says his two younger siblings were being threatened too.
The mom came out with a gun and she leave my family alone. I don't want my family, to be hurt or beat up or anything. So the mom proceeded to, she showed the gun.
That is when
This bitch out here doing an interview with her head look like a fucking blooming onion.
Marshall says the other child called her bluff.
The 17-year-old boy got shot, was like, you're gonna have to shoot me. And so at that point in time, he punched the lady in the face, and when he punched her in the face, the gun went off.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Nigga, what?
Is this what you're telling me? Are you telling me that you can now plausible now punch you in?
Hell no.
To children. Why did Miss Tilson leave after her son was shot? Expected to recover.
I himself. Yeah.
The 17-year-old that she shot is expected to recover. Tilson faces a list of charges from firearm possession to reckless conduct to assault and cruelty to children. Why did Ms. Tilson leave after her son was shot?
She probably, in my eyes, to be, as a parent, once that boy hit her and the gun went off, I'm pretty sure she was just scared and panicking and she just didn't know what to do.
And LaToya Tilson was expected to appear in court this morning. However, she waived that first appearance. We've also learned that there was an outstanding warrant out for her arrest when all of this happened. Coming up at 11, I'll explain what that warrant was for. For now, though, we are live in College Park. I'm Trevor Shirley, Fox 5 News.
Trevor, thanks.
No, don't tell Trevor Shirley thank you. Fuck Trevor Shirley. Trevor Shirley stand out there with a damn umbrella.
Thank you, Trevor Shirley. Fuck what that nigga talking about. This is why girls gotta stop trying to teach boys how to be men. Cause they be having the wrong idea. Like, bro, why would you go get this pistol? Come out there, get in the middle of this like fucking schoolyard fight over $20-$30. Like, bruh, people so afraid to take ass whoopers now. Where it's like, bruh, it still be people that want to do that shit. They just want to knuckle up and go about their business. But people so scared to take an ass whooping, where it's like, even if you get jumped by like two people, you scared to take an ass whooping, so it's like, well, I'm gonna just get the gun and shoot a motherfucker first and just be done with it. What time is it? 11:30. What time I come on? Like 8:30. So I should take like an hour and a half break. Yeah, so I can break these videos up. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna come back in about an hour. I might even come back like half an hour. I just need to break these videos up really since I've been on since like 8. So I'll break this shit up, and then I guess we'll get into official late night crew. We'll watch some more news and whatnot. So I'll see y'all motherfuckers in a minute.
I am LNC.
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 I'm LNC. I am LNC. We are LNC.
Put Shay in the house. Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
And Shay can bite me.
Put
Shay in the house.
And get Shay in that house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house. Put Shay in the house. Put Daddy in the house.
You heard him.